This is a fun update from our drama that Chiyobu has shared with us. I enjoy this story quite a bit. There are leaks. These are just Reddit Jannies. I'm not going to read their chat logs, but the summary of what he posted is that Reddit is making new rules. And I imagine that this decision comes from administration because there's a lot of like super cloak and dagger gay ops happening at the highest echelon of the Reddit Jannydom, and they're sick of dealing with that all the fucking time. So they're just trying to limit how. And I imagine that if one Janny who controls a ton of Reddits threatens to walk or whatever. Oh, you know what it is? Remember that time they did a blackout and Reddit like set their foot down and like manually like unblacked out a bunch of the popular subs and told the Jannies to eat shit and they got rid of Jannies? It's like it's probably that. That's probably exactly what it is. They don't want specific mods to have enough influence and control over Reddit that if there's like a problem with the corpo Reddit that they can just shut down the entire site to cause problems. And then there's also probably equal measure Jannies causing issues with Cloak and Dagger gay ops at the very tippy top. So what they've done is they've set their foot down on how big of a fiefdom an individual Janny can have. Now let's compare this to Crusader Kings 2. If you've never played Crusader Kings, you may go to sleep. I'll wake you up in a little bit. Okay, so you may know that if you're like a king, like you're playing in England and you're the king of England, it's a really bad thing if you have like princes under you who control tons of territory. So you kind of want to break them. Or Crusader Kings 3 is what I meant, but you kind of want to break them down and take their higher up titles so that you control those personally, and you can pass those along to your heirs. It's like that. The Reddit runs the site, but they don't run every minutia of day-to-day operations. They offload that to free slave labor called Jannies. But the Jannies got too uppity. Some Jannies controlled all of Reddit. And so they had to set their foot down and say, okay, look, you can have this chunk of Reddit, this other Janny can have this chunk of Reddit, but none of you will own so much land in Reddit that you can challenge the king himself. So they're limited now to as many subreddits as they like, but only 10 subreddits with over 100,000 weekly viewers, and only one subreddit of those may have more than 1 million weekly viewers. To give you this as a perspective, if viewers means logged in accounts and unique, like logged in accounts viewing a subreddit, they are limited and they are complaining. There's even one line where it's like, that's crazy. That's insanely small. A brown N. I don't know what that N stands for, but I have some ideas. A brown N says that's insanely small. Let's compare this. What other site has 100,000 unique login accounts visit every week? The Kiwi Farms. So these Jannies are being stripped down so low and denigrated to such a level that they can only control 10 Kiwi Farms each. And one of those can be 10 times bigger than the Kiwi Farms. That is how insignificant their realm is. It's basically nothing at all. Only a single slice of cake. It's basically a Discord server if you really think about it. So imagine how much power the top Jannies have right now, where reining them in looks like 20 times the size of the Kiwi Farms. That's that's what we're looking at here. So I guess Jannies are gonna hang themselves soon. I'm sure they're all gonna make sock accounts and shit and just skirt around it, but oh well.